Another amazing talent at the just concluded National Sports Festival. She's been amazing all year long, by the way. Tobiloba Amusan. She runs the 100 meters hurdles. Tobiloba went to the games and smashed the record. She ran 13.03 seconds to win the 100 meters hurdles for women and also set a new festival games record. I caught up with her right after that race and she said, look, the festival can be better. That's all right there, by the way. It's been an amazing year for her, from the Commonwealth Games to the championship in Asaba. She's been to about 2-3 Diamond Leagues. You see what we're talking about? Consistency, and she keeps winning.
Yeah, she will keep winning because, you know, in all honesty, when you're competing with people who, with due respect to them, don't have the same level of exposure with you, you'll do better than them. And great credit to her. That consistency is what you want to keep seeing. And we hope that she keeps doing what she's doing because the reward will come. The reward will come, really. When you go to, I'm sure she wants to compete at Tokyo 2020.
Of course, it was a long-term target because I spoke to her at the Rio Olympics. She didn't do so well, but we got talking about her. And she said, look, it's gradual.
It is
from
gradual.
2016 to now, look at how her career turned around.
The improvement is there. You know, you see the signs of someone who is getting better and better, and it's wonderful that, you know, she keeps competing. You know, she keeps driving herself, and she wants to do
and
great.
Before I could talk much, she will remind me, hey, Austin, you know, I'm in the United States. I just say, okay. Enabling environment we always talk about. So Tobiloba Amusan says she's excited to have won and the 100 meters hurdles for women and also set a new games record. But she says, hey, Austin, the National Sports Festival with better planning will be much talked about and followed. Let's listen to her.
Pretty much I wasn't thinking I was going to be here. So it was like a late minute thing because I got the information, I think, around November 30th. And I had my finals like pretty much this week. So I'm like, okay, let me see if I'm going to be here or not. But since I was able to like schedule my finals, I'm like, okay, let's do it.
Let's talk about ways we can make the sports festival better from an athlete's perspective.
Pretty much the preparation it's okay, but they need to inform like foreign-based athlete, like it's gonna be commencing, so people know what to do with the workout. Because right now, everyone in the States are pretty much doing a strength and conditioning first. It's not like we're in the in-season that we have to put on spike shoes and, you know, it's just different. So coming here is pretty competitive for a foreign-based athlete because we're not using our spikes as yet. So things like this is going to mess us up if they don't tell us earlier.
Yeah, so Tobiloba, forgive us. The festival had to came in a rush. It's off-season. They're not running at the moment. And, you know, so the spikes are off. And she had to put it on to run here, you know. So as she said, it would mess them up. But then again, she came and she did that thing. Tells you that we have talent.
Yeah.
That Niger spirit you always talk about, and we talk about, that's what rules us. So imagine that we have everything that these guys from South Africa, Kenya, and some of them in Europe have. Nigeria will rule the world in your ball.
I agree. And, you know, I was having a discussion with someone last week, and they said that part of the reason that he was being silly, but he said part of the reason that some of our administrators do not really sit up and work is the fact that they believe that when we go to tournaments, you know, there's always that determination to do well. You know, there was poor preparation for the Sun Eagles, they got to the final. Poor preparation for the Falcons, they won the tournament. Fantastic preparation for the Super Eagles, we got knocked out in the first round. And I was just laughing, and I said, imagine if we prepare well for tournaments, and it becomes a culture. Do you know how one will be doing with the talent? When you add talent to preparation, you can rule the world. You can have the world at your feet.
It's deliberate effort.
It's something that the Americans, the British will always have over us when it comes to athletics and the likes. You know, you look at what the Kenyans are doing, the Eastern African countries, the Ugandans, the Ethiopians. Look at what they're doing with long distances. The North Africans. Look at what South Africa are doing, taking over. Before we used to say, oh, South Africa were playing cricket. South Africa were playing rugby.
At every meet, they have an athlete.
South Africa were doing
100,
swimming.
200,
Now-
they are rolling 400.
Exactly.
They're
Now they're
everywhere.
swimming.
Yeah, Akani Simbine.
You know, Akani Simbine doing well. There's Wade Van Nicker doing well. You know,
What? Don't name it like there are some African talents.
World
Olympic
stars.
champions.
World champions. You know,
Commonwealth champions.
You know, so you look at them and say, we've got to go back to what we used to do. It is going back to basics, going back to development, going back to a deliberate plan to develop, a deliberate plan to make sure that their infrastructures are
I
ground.
spoke to an official of the South Africa sports ministry. She says there was a 15-year plan on Caster Semenya, that they have a document that Caster Semenya will be a champion. The world will talk about her for 15 years. You see, it's not, it's what you saw, you reap, bruv. It's not, people are not just, that's Caster Semenya. It says, come, if you come, I will show you. And that now they are seeing it, that everything that they wrote is happening.
And Austin, when these things keep happening like this, you know, someone sitting and watching will be thinking, how that stroke of good fortune? It's not fortune, it's not luck. You make your own luck. You know, if you don't buy, you hear that if you don't buy the ticket, you don't win the lottery.
I've prepared for this show.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
If you don't buy the ticket, you won't win the lottery.
Yeah.
It is not going to happen if you're not preparing for it. If you're not, it's not going to happen if you're not deliberate. But it has to be deliberate. It has to be purposeful.
Yeah.
Like, we see where this person is going. We know we can help this person get to where this person can be. We know that if we do this and that, this person will get to the world
Don't
stage.
even talk so much. Can you count the number of times Semenya has been 800 meters champion? Can you count?
Olympic champion.
She will keep winning it because it's deliberate, as you said. So that's the story. We've got everything as regards talent in this country. We just need to go the extra mile. And in Nigeria, we've shocked the world once again. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, y'all are talking about Jose Mourinho. I'll join you to talk about it, so don't go anywhere. Stay.